Hello everyone, today I'm back with another unboxing video, this time for BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle for the Nintendo Switch. As you can see from the Amazon box, I actually imported the Japanese limited edition, and yeah, the box is not really in the best shape possible. It does have a little, scratches and smudges here and there, but let's hope for the best and let's just see if the game actually came untouched for the most part. Yeah, luckily it seems the bubble wrapper saved the day. Oh, this is actually glued to the bottom of the box. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So as you can see, the whole package just came attached to this flimsy cardboard, but at least from a first look it doesn't look bad, so I'm not gonna complain. So first things first, the pre-order soundtrack for this game actually was a separate pre-order bonus in Japan, so that's why it's actually out of the box, but as far as I know, in North America this is not the case. In North America, the soundtrack is inside the box, and also the main difference between the Japanese limited edition and the North American limited edition is that the Japanese one for the Switch includes a case, and for both the Switch and the PS4, the limited editions actually include the Seasons Pass. And for me, that was the biggest reason why I went with this instead. So the soundtrack. Here we can see a bunch of remixes of Crossing Fate, the main theme for the game, the Ruby tracks, as well as some of the openings for the previous BlazBlue games. That's the cover. Similar, yeah, I believe it's probably going to be the exact same CD as the North American limited edition. Actually, before the game, I might as well just start with the CD. Oh, I think it has a thing at the bottom to open it. So there's the CD. It's crediting Jeff Williams from Rooster Teeth and other composers that I'm not really well acquainted with. Casey Lee Williams, the vocalist. Does it have any more info on the inside? It's just the... Oh yeah, it doesn't look like there's a booklet. It's just a little pamphlet, really. And that's the CD with Ragna. And yeah, there's also Ragna at the back. Pretty straightforward. I mean, not many people use CDs these days, but I really love collecting soundtracks for video games and anime and movies, so this is a big plus for me. Now, to the main game. As you can see, the box is a bit different. It has the four main protagonists on the front, and other than that, yeah, I don't really have much to say about the box. I have not really seen any videos for the North American version, so cannot really say much in comparison to it. And here are some scotch. I think this is the proper way to open it. I just really don't want to damage this after waiting so many months for this game. I want to keep it as pristine as humanly possible. Oh, this is actually pretty rough. Yeah, sorry guys, you're gonna have to bear with me while I take this out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna break the plastic. Screw it. Someone decided it was a good time to interrupt my video. Well, I'm just gonna deal with that in a second. As you can see, this is actually removable. So there you have it. This is the actual box. And now it's time to see the contents. Oh, it actually opens like this. That's pretty nice. That's the Seasons Pass. Don't bother redeeming the code. I'm definitely going to be using it before posting this video, but that should be the 20 characters, I'm guessing. Seasons Pass included. Here's the Japanese Switch copy of the game. They actually made a big push to say that this game was featuring this year's Evo. Actually, I believe the North American copy has it printed on the paper, but over here, actually, for the Japanese release, they have it as part of the box art itself. I mean, I guess it's really important for Arc System Works these days to showcase their games at the arguably the biggest fighting game tournament on Earth. So now for the rest, I believe this would be the art book. Now, how to get the art book from the... Oh, I see. This is a bit convoluted, but I'm guessing that's how you do this. I'm very well aware that I think I might be like completely wrecking this, so apologies in advance for those of you who are cringing at my packaging opening skills. So there it is. The BlazBlue Crosstalk Battle art book. This illustration, I believe, is actually a joint effort by the 4 main artists of the different series, which is pretty nice. So let's just take a quick look on what we can find. Again, the same illustration, and then Ragna with you, Hyde, and Ruby feature there. That's the main North American art box, or the limited edition art box. So more BlazBlue characters, Jin and Ragna, Yosuke and Yu, Hyde and Lin, and probably Weiss and Ruby. And then we have a bunch of pages of character art for the 20 base roster characters. So these are the exact same illustrations as the character reveals. I believe that actually even during the main story mode, this character artworks are basically recycled over and over, with only facial expressions changing depending on the situation. It's a bit disappointing considering how much life really, or how well animated the story mode, the main BlazBlue character art was, but it's understandable considering the game's sort of like short development cycle and budget overall. I gotta admit though, the illustrations are really nice for all characters regardless. So yeah, here you can see some I wouldn't call it storyboarding, but more like kind of like planning sketches or documents for the Ruby characters move lists. So that was Ruby, and here you can see Weiss. Blake. Oh, sadly no Yang, I guess. Oh wait, there she is. There she is. And here are some of the chibi lobby avatars. Oh, this is nice. Some of the new stage visuals. I actually really dig the stages in this game. The new ones at the very least. They all seem very kind of like sort of like unique, like in the sense that they definitely showcase the upgraded graphics that this game actually has. Secret file. This is probably more planning documents for a certain adjustments. Oh, this is actually for the intros, like Ragna and Jin intro, Ruby and Ragna, and Yu and Yosuke, Chie and Yukiko. That's probably Vald and Line. Yeah, that's nice. And oh, yeah, we have a few more interactions there at the very. Oh, I believe this is a full team interaction. That's nice. And there's Chibi Ragna saying thanks. I don't really know if North American version is hardcover, but this is a very thin art book. Nothing mind-blowing, just fairly standard as far as kind of like collector's edition art book goes. It's definitely at least, you know, sort of like properly sized, as opposed to the Guilty Gear Start Signed limited edition art book, which was the same size as just as regular game case. That was very, very, very underwhelming. This is just fine, within the realm of expectations, really. And here's sort of like our last item that we're gonna be opening, which I believe this is the Switch case. Ooh, this is actually really, really nice. It did look pretty awesome on pictures, but in person, actually, the whole character art really, really sticks out. Made in China. So yeah, I mean, for me at least, this was also a really big draw because I very recently got my Switch, so this is perfect for me now that I'm going to be traveling with it very, very soon. I'll definitely be bringing this with me, and yeah, nothing really much to add on to the case other than the art is really nice. So there you have it. Sorry I have all of this crap laying around, but at least as a summary, with the Switch version at least of the Japanese release of the game, you get the art book, the case, the game, and the Seasons Pass. Oh, and the CD, at least in the case that you pre-ordered. I don't think the CD will be available for all orders from now on, now that the game has been released. So my closing thoughts are that for pretty much the same price as the deluxe edition or the online deluxe edition for North America, you get pretty much the same content and more, since the Japanese release has confirmed to have dual audio. I'll be posting a video shortly on how to change the game's language settings in game, and also how to pick the proper lobbies for your region, because I remember reading online that people were confused and on why they were stuck for, let's say, lobbies for Japan or for Europe when they downloaded the beta from other regions. But actually everything is very customizable in game, so it shouldn't be a problem. If you're like me and are going to be getting the game with the Seasons Pass on day one, I don't see why probably not import the PS4 release or the Switch release like I did. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I just cannot wait to jump into the game. And I hope that the video was useful for you guys. Thank you for watching.